everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Lauren Amber. If you are not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe now. So today's video is just going to be an updated video because I need to do an updated video before I put any more videos up so I can get you guys up to speed on what's been going on. So let's just get right into it. So yeah, the past videos I posted, if you guys watched them, they were from the summer and we're now in November. So I posted those videos in September through September, October time, and those were actually taken from like July, August time when I actually record those videos, and that was like when it was actually like real time. So when I posted them, they weren't real time. So where I stopped recording because a lot of changes happened with me with far as moving and getting a new job. So the last video that I recorded was actually, I believe it was going to Philadelphia to go to Hershey Park, and I had officially moved back home. So yeah, so if you all don't know, I lived in Norfolk, Virginia, and I lived there because I went to school out there. I lived there for 4 years, and my senior year I got a job working for the mayor, and I worked there for a little over a year, and then I decided that I wanted to move closer to home because everyone had like graduated and I was just didn't have any like friends or family there, so I wanted a new change. I wanted like a new change of scenery and new people to be around because I was just by myself there. So I wanted to leave. So I decided to move, and when I decided that I wanted to move, my lease was up in Norfolk like in October. And I decided that I wanted to move like in August. So I was gonna like leave in October. I didn't really plan on leaving any sooner than October. So I had a job interview. I had a job interview, and I went to job interview on a Thursday. And then that following Monday, I got a call that I got a job offer. So so that Monday I found out I got a job offer. I hadn't even told my job that I was even thinking about even moving. So this is all like brand new news to them, and I ended up letting them know on that like Monday or Tuesday. I let them know that I was leaving, put in my 2 weeks notice, let them know like I just got a new job offer and I want to take this opportunity. And that Friday I was gone. So from Monday I found out to Friday I left the job, and then I had to pack up my apartment that following week, because then I started that next week. So while all this was happening, it was just too much to kind of capture the moments because of everything that was happening, of how fast it was happening, because I had to pack up my apartment and move. And then I didn't even have like a apartment where my new job was, but I decided that I was just gonna move home for a little bit for the meantime, because where I live is like kind of close to where I work, where my new job is, so it was like okay for me to commute. So I ended up moving closer to the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, like the DMV area. That's where I grew up, that's where I'm from, and I decided that I wanted to like live closer like to the D.C. area because I'm not from like the D.C. area per se. So yeah, so I got a job closer to the metropolitan D.C. area, and I started it. I've been working there for about 3 months now, and I like it. I really enjoy it and everything like that. And I actually recorded my first week there. My first week, like starting with the job, my first day of the week to the last day of the week, I recorded that, and I'll actually insert that here so you guys can get a glimpse of like how that process went. Hey guys, so today is the first day of my new, wipe my back on that. Today's my first day of my new job. So yeah, I'm headed there. The commute is going to be definitely different than what I'm used to because I have to drive like an hour to work now, since I'm like currently living at home right now. So I have to get used to that. We'll see how that drive is this morning, but today is my orientation, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is what I'm wearing, this dress here. So let's go. Hey you guys, what is up? I am so sorry that I haven't vlogged this past week. This is my first week of work, and my last recording was me going to orientation, which was my first day. I'm currently on the highway now. Just left work on my last day. Today is Friday of the week. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of come to you guys and do like an overview of the week. I know I am driving right now and I'm on the highway, but it's so much traffic out here. Like I'm literally moving 2 miles, 2 miles per hour. So yeah, and I'm sorry if this is bothering you that I'm not looking in the camera, but girl, I do not want to get into an accident from looking at my camera, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so let me just talk about how the week went. Washington DC traffic is a nightmare, and I didn't realize how bad it was until Tuesday when I had to be at work, because my my training shift is 8:30 to 4:30. So yeah, I was in the midst of the traffic. It was so bad. I left my house at 6:45 and I got to work at 8:30. At 8:40 I got to work, and that was with me like literally going through every like little back way that my GPS could pull up, because it was like faster route was kept on popping up, so I would take all of them. Like it was a nightmare. Like I was on my shift of work at 8:30, so that literally took like 2 hours to get to work. It was like bumper to bumper traffic. It was like, am I gonna make it to work or what? Like I was ready just to turn around and go back to where I was living with my apartment, because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. But it takes about an hour and a half to get home, which isn't too bad. Like I'm not really worried about like the traveling getting home. It's just like I don't like being late for work, so that was just like something that I had to reevaluate my situation and try to see if I could like leave earlier or whatnot. So I have been leaving at 6 to 6:15 for the rest of the week. I've been leaving that early, and I get to work at about 7 o'clock or 7 to 7:30, and then I just take a nap for that half an hour or that hour in the parking garage, and then I go into work because I don't have to be at work till 8:30. So I get to work at like I got to work at 7 and 7:30 a.m. this morning, this week. So which means that I have to wake up at about 5:30 every morning to get ready to leave by that time. So 5:30 a.m. is what time I get up, and then I get to work at like 7 to 7:30 a.m. And so I this morning I got there at like 7 o'clock. I took a nap for an hour in the car, and then I went into work, and we have like a pantry which has like all of this like snacks and cereal, the milk and all this stuff, like this huge thing. And I made some Honey Nut Cheerios at 8 a.m. and then I ate that in there, and then I headed upstairs to work. So it's working. Like I'm not tired right now at all. It might be just because it's Friday, I'm just happy. But yeah. Oh, and I had a cup of coffee this morning too. So yeah. The job is great. Like I literally love the job. Like it's really cool, and everything's working good with the job and my team and all that stuff. It's just the commute, but traffic is starting to pick up, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So I don't even remember where I left off, but you guys probably don't even care what I was saying. So yeah, I'm about to go get some dinner and maybe a margarita, because you know, end of the week, Friday. Just finished my first week of work, and like it's my first weekend back here because I just moved back here last week. Like literally last week. I've only been here a week and a half, I guess, and I wasn't even here this weekend because we went to Hershey Park. I don't even know if I recorded that. So yeah, that was my first like week of work. It was a definite change from what I was doing beforehand. I had like 6 weeks of training. It was like madness because like all the stuff that I had to learn for the new job. And let me just say, one thing that I was not expecting, like I knew about it, but I was not expecting it, was the traffic. If you are from the DMV area, you already know that the traffic is terrible, especially the closer that you get to DC. It is horrible. Like, I mean, 5 miles can take you an hour. Like, I'm not even joking. So my first week of work, I was so shocked at like how long it took me to get to work because my schedule was in the middle of rush hour for my training time, and it was terrible. I like literally wanted to just like go back to my old job and just start all over there because I was like, I didn't expect it, but it honestly wasn't that bad once I got into the routine of like leaving earlier, like getting up at 4 in the morning to go get ready to go to work, to be there by 8. So yeah. So that happened, and then my schedule has changed now, so my commute is actually a little bit better, but it still takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to work there and back, which sucks. But the good news is that I am moving to my own apartment. I found my own apartment a few weeks ago, and I'm moving December 11th. I'm moving there, and I'll be like 15 minutes closer to work. So I'm 15 minutes to work. It's gonna be like amazing and everything like that. So yeah, so that's basically my job portion. If you guys want to know like more about my job, you guys can ask questions in the comments. But yeah, that's basically what happened with my move, and what was going on with my schedule. And that's why I wasn't able to record videos, because my move process was a lot, and then my training process with work was a lot, because I literally was gone from 4 in the morning, got back at 7 at night, and then had to like redo it again every day. So I just didn't have time to record. But now my schedule is better, and I can, you know, ease into making videos and everything like that. But yeah, this next thing that's happening is my move is occurring in like 3 weeks. I want to say I'm moving, and then before that, a big surprise that I'm really excited about, and that's probably like the biggest like update of all, is I am getting a puppy. So December 1st, I pick up my little puppy and I'm bringing him home, and then the next week after that, we move into our apartment. So I'm really excited about that. I will have a separate video when I get him. Because he's a baby right now. He's born like October 27th, so he has to like, you know, stay with his mom and everything for that time period. You know, so once I pick him up and everything, I'll do a whole separate video about what type of dog he is and his name, and he'll have like a whole like unveiling video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about getting him, and I think it'll be a nice addition to have in the home while I am living in my new area, a new apartment. Also, another thing I wanted to add is in the coming weeks, my little sister, she just had her 18th birthday, and we actually surprised her with tickets to see Chris Brown and Trey Songz, and me and her are going to fly out next month. December 16th, I want to say, is the concert, and we're flying out to Atlanta, and we're going to go see Chris Brown and Trey Songz. And I have actually the clip of like us surprising her that I can insert here, so you guys can see like the announcement and the surprise for her. So
for being Lonzo? Is that what?
Okay, now it says, he said that's my brother.
Another box? Okay, let's see what this is.
What is it, Lauren?
He might jump out. He might jump out. Okay.
It's her.
There's nothing in there.
What the what's on?
I knew it. You knew what? I am.
What is this?
There's nothing. I can't see.
What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh my
God. Wait. There's one more. There she has it.
What do you mean there's one more?
That's about the
Wait, am I gonna go see them?
Am
I gonna go see them?
What does it mean?
Wait, which one was this located?
Yes, which way are you gonna
where are you going, Kaylin?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Now I am going to Atlanta with you. We're going to see Chris Brown and Trey
We got the
Songz.
hotel room.
I bought, and then we got the. We're flying out. We're flying out. We're flying out on December 16th to we're flying out to we're flying out December 16th, and then we're gonna go to the concert. So yeah, that was the surprise video of showing my little sister Chris Brown and Trey Songz tickets. She had no idea. She had been talking about this for like months and months, and well, weeks and weeks and weeks. She's been talking about that, and I just decided, you know, let me just get a plane ticket and we'll just go out there and see them. So yeah, that'll be like a day trip, and that'll be a nice vlog that I'll be doing also, and I'll be coming next month. So December has a lot of videos that'll be popping out, my puppy, moving, and Chris Brown Trey songs, and Christmas. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys this updated video of everything that's been happening before I start making new videos, so you guys are not just left in the summertime. Like, it's now November and I'm going to update you guys on what's been happening. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, please comment below if you want more information on anything else or anything like that. Just comment below and I will answer them. And also, if I have any questions on my hair, I actually changed my hair up, and these are actually Havana twists if you guys are wondering. Yeah, I changed my hairstyle for a while. I don't know how long I'm gonna have this like this, but yeah, I changed my hairstyle. So yeah, so if you have any questions or anything like that, please leave them. And thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Also, I forgot to mention that we also surprised my little sister with tickets to see Lakers versus the Wizards, and yeah, we went to that because she's a huge Lonzo fan. If you guys know who Lonzo Ball is, the Big Baller brand. So, and Kelly Oubre and John Wall, Bradley Beal, she loves all of them, and so do I. So we went to go see the Lakers versus Wizards, and I'll insert the clip of a little bit of the game when we were there. So.